Hello everyone, welcome back. So my name is Umesh and in this video we'll be talking about the supernumerary seats or the supernumerary quota in the University of Delhi. Okay, so we'll discuss everything about this, and so let's start with the meaning of supernumerary quota. So what this means, let's talk about this. Okay, so the University of Delhi has certain seats reserved over and above over and above the sanctioned seats. So let me change the color here. So over and above the sanctioned seats. So suppose there's a department in some college which has 100 seats sanctioned by the university. So these supernumerary seats will be above these seats. So these seats will be there, and a certain portion of this 100 seat will be reserved as supernumerary seats for a particular segment or a particular category of students. Okay, so if there's a 5% reservation for a particular category and it is a supernumerary quota, then it means that the total seats will be 105. So your supernumerary seats or your supernumerary quota is basically with respect to your sanctioned total seats, and it is above that category. It is not included in the sanctioned seats. Okay, so supernumerary quota are basically the seats above the normally allotted seats in a course designated to a particular special category of students. So there's a special category for which these supernumerary seats are reserved, and we'll see what these categories are. Okay, so in University of Delhi there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, total 9 supernumerary quotas that the university offers. Okay, and admission is basically through your CUET UG 2024 for your 2024 session. So you'll have to give the exam, and based on that you'll have a separate merit list for each category of these students. Okay, so let's see what is the proportion of supernumerary quota for each of these categories. So PWBD, that is person with benchmark disabilities, so 5% of the total seats. Okay, if suppose there are 100 seats, it means that 5 seats are sanctioned for the persons with benchmark disabilities. So this will make the total seats in that course equal to 105. Okay, similarly there is the CW quota, which is for children slash widows of personnel of the armed forces including paramilitary. So 5% seats are also reserved for the CW category. It means that 5% of your 100, it means more 5 seats. So total seats becomes 110. So with every quota, the number of seats keep on rising. Okay, because every quota has separate seats allocated to it, which is a proportion of the total sanctioned seats in that particular course. Okay, so it is for every course. Similarly, we have the ECA quota, that is the extracurricular activities quota. So the brochure does not mention the proportion of seats. So basically, you'll have to go and check at every individual college's website, whichever college you are interested in, you'll have to go and check. Similarly, there's sports quota. So in what happens in these two quotas is that there is 25% weightage to your CUET score and 75% weightage to the uh, test that they take. So sports trial they take and the extracurricular activity trial they take. So they give weightage to that trial, which is equivalent to 75%. So this is how they take admission in these two categories. Okay, so you can go and check individually in the college's website about the number of seats reserved for these categories. Okay, then there's Kashmiri migrant quota. So the people who had to migrate from Kashmir, they have a separate quota, and up to 5%, depending upon the college, up to 5% of the seat are reserved for the Kashmiri migrants. Okay, so if you see the brochure, if you look at the brochure, you will find the total number of seat reserved for each category mentioned. Okay, so college wise and course wise. So they have given a list of all the colleges with all the courses and with all the seats reserved for a particular category, especially your a person with benchmark disability, your CW, and your Kashmiri migrant category. Then there's Prime Minister's special scholarship for Jammu and Kashmir student. They have not mentioned the exact number of the scholarship, so you can search for this scholarship directly and get the idea about how and what number of seats are reserved. Then there's nominated Sikkimese student quota. Uh, so in here they have, so the students nominated by the Sikkim government, they have a fixed quota here. So the fixed seats in a few courses. So there is not a percentage of seats that is fixed in every course. Rather, there is a certain number of seats that are fixed in certain courses for the Sikkimese students. Okay, this is how this quota work. Then there is a ward quota. So the employees of University of Delhi, may it be the teaching and the non-teaching employees, they have a special quota where their children can take admission. So the brochure has not mentioned the exact amount of quota. So I hope whoever are an employee in the University of Delhi, they have the information about this thing. Then there's a orphans quota. So 2 seats in each course are reserved for orphans, okay? And 1 seat is for male and 1 seat is for female. So these are the 9 quotas, that is your supernumerary quotas, in which the seats are reserved. I hope this video was a bit informative for you, and I'll make a few more detailed videos for certain categories like your CW categories and a few more categories, so that because the number of students who apply in this category are very high, so that is why more information shall be passed on for them. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much.